Hello everybody, I'm DJ Anverso and I'm gonna show you today how to get rid of the Spotify algorithm. From now on, you will have full control over your own release radar. Let's go. So this is a no-code solution. Well, there is code, but the only thing you have to do is copy and paste. We work with the Spotify API and with Python. So first thing you have to do is download Python. In my case, it's on Windows, so you just download it and you follow the steps to install it. And important here, choose a simple directory on your computer. For example, in my case, it's just on the C drive and it's called Python 310 because at that time it was that version of Python. Once installed, there is an important second step. That's adding Python to the Windows path. So it sounds a bit coding language, but it's not. What you need to do, it's really good explained in Geeks for Geeks. Find the location of your Python installation. It will be somewhere. That's why I said, okay, just put it under the C drive, makes it easy. And then add Python as path as an environmental variable. And I'm going to show you. So if you go here in Windows, you have here that button environmental variables, and I did it on user level and also on system, but I'm not sure anymore. I think on user level is enough. So what you have here is path, and just click on it. You see I have Python path, I have C Python 310 and then C Python 310 / scripts. So normally that should be okay to work with. Okay. So next step is of course, test if it works. Go to command line like this, oops, and just type Python, and then you got your version, so you know it's okay. Next thing to do is install spotipy. That's the library that we use to connect with the Spotify API. And we do that by means of pip, and pip is like an installer program for Python. How do you install pip? Well, Geeks for Geeks explained this very well. First thing you do is open your command terminal and then you copy paste this first line. So we go to command line. It will download the pip installer program, and then the next thing you do is copy this one, paste it, and now it installs the pip program. In my case, it's already there. Last step that we have to do is now get pip install spotipy. So we get spotipy and that's it. So now we go to Spotify, we go to Spotify Developer, and there you create your account if you don't have one yet. If you have one, then you will see this dashboard. It's very simple. You click on create an app. You do this as a test app, for example, and test app description. And then here it's important, the redirect URL is Google in my case. That's something about authentication, but you will see in my code I also use Google, so you have to make sure that you have the same here. And we're using the web API, so I understand and agree with Spotify's terms and conditions, and I click on save. So now we have this test app, and here you have the settings, and these two, this one, client ID and client secret, those two you need to copy paste in my code. Wait for half an hour because it takes some time till your app is allowed to work. And then you copy client ID, and you go to the code that you can download below, you paste there the client ID. Then you go back, you go to the client secret, copy here, and you paste the client secret. Then you have to fill in your username. Your username, you can find it if you go to Spotify. You go here to profile, and then the dots here link to profile. If you now copy paste this, you will see that the user ID is just after the slash and just before the question mark. So that's the user ID that you need. Then you have the source playlist ID and the target playlist ID. In my case, I'm using here a source playlist ID. That's this one with about 300 songs, so lots of artists. You can just take the link and then you will have here, I put it here, you will see after the slash before the question mark, that's the idea for this source playlist, and the same then for the target playlist. The only thing then, what's next is fill in the date. So for example, let's say we want to know what releases were from these artists from Monday, I think it's the 12th, voila, till today, and that's May 17th. So now we go to command line, and we're just gonna run the script spotipy.py, and then you see it's gonna read the source playlist, and then it's gonna write some numbers. That's just to show you that the script is still running, because if you have like a long source playlist, then it can take some time, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes before you have all the artists fetched and the new target playlist filled. So here we're ready. Everything is fetched, and now it's starting to write all the tracks to the target playlist one by one, and you see them passing by. And when this is finished, then normally your playlist is ready. Can sometimes be like a little delay between the writing and seeing these tracks appearing, but I think we're almost there. I'm gonna take a look now at Spotify. And would you just like a kind of refresh, which is not really possible, voila, but there they are, 143 songs all of a sudden available within this target playlist. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have questions, just put it in the comments and I will try to answer them. And of course, I would love to see you as a subscriber on my channel and as a viewer of one of my sets. Bye bye.